Good morning, friends. I hope you had an awesome weekend. The sun is shining today. It's going to be a gorgeous day. Well, last week we learned about farm animals, and I have our chicken and our cow up here that we made last week. If you didn't get a chance to join us, go check those videos out. But I put a challenge out to all my kindergarten friends. I asked them, what is your favorite farm animal? And several of my kiddos responded back to me, and I collected that data and I want to put it into a graph today. So if you'd like to join me, if you want to get a piece of paper and something to write with, up at the top I wrote our favorite farm animals. That's the title of our graph, because in this graph you'll be able to see what our favorite farm animals were. Okay, at the bottom I drew a picture of a pig, a cow, a horse, chicken, sheep, duck, and goat. Those were just some of the farm animals that I thought maybe my kindergarten friends might say that was their favorite. So now I've got all this space here, and what I'd like to do is I'd like to share with you what I found out. I found out that my friends Viviana and Cam like pigs the best. So I'm going to write Viviana's name right here. There's Viviana. And then I'm going to write Cam's name above her. So I've got Viviana and Cam, and then I'm also going to write my name, Mrs. Stewart, because piglets are my favorite farm animal as well. Okay, so how many friends said that they like farm animals? 3, yes, 1, 2, 3, awesome. Well, guess what? There were 0 friends that said they like cows. So I'm not gonna write any friends' names there right now. But for horse, I had several friends that said they like horses. I had my friends Olivia, Livia, Mia, and Ainsley. They all said that they like horses the best. So I'm going to write their names right above horse. Here's Ainsley and Livia and Mia and Olivia. Now, when you're filling in your graph, you could be writing down people's names. You could maybe just draw a circle that represents each person. When I've seen a lot of graphs, they usually have pictures, but today we're using our friends' names. So, how many friends liked horses? 4, yes, 4 friends. Okay, let's move on to the next animal, chickens. Guess how many friends like chickens? 2. Hayden and Colton said that chickens or chicks were their favorite. So I'm going to write Hayden's name and Colton. Awesome. Okay, let's see. Our next animal is sheep. And there were also 2 friends that said they like sheep, Dalton and Scarlett. So I'm going to write their names above the sheep. Dalton and Scarlett. Are you noticing anything about those last 2 groups, chicken and sheep? They both have the same amount. Yes, they're equal. They both have 2. Well, guess what? There were 0 friends that said they like ducks or ducklings the best, and there were 0 friends that said they like goats. But I bet if we were to call up our friend Mrs. McDonald, I bet she would say that she likes goats the best. In fact, she has some really cool videos on YouTube about her baby goats, so check them out if you get a chance. Okay, well, let's look at our graph so far. We may have more friends later in the week that give us their response, but for now, which animal does our class like the most? Did you say horses? Yes, because horses has the most names. It has 4. Which animal does our class like the least? That's a little tricky, huh? Because it's a tie. There are 1, 2, 3 animal groups that don't have any responses. Yes. Okay, now, are there any groups that are equal or the same? Sure, we said that chickens and sheep both have 2, so those are equal. Well, if you are joining us to do this graph, you could ask your mom, your dad, maybe give grandma or grandpa a call, ask your brother or sisters, maybe your neighbors, what is your favorite animal? And you could add them to your graph, and then you could see which group has the most, which group has the least, and if there are any groups that are equal or the same. I have one more challenge question for you. Actually, maybe 2 more challenge questions. Just by looking at the graph, can you tell me how many kids responded to my question so far? How many kids responded to my question? If we look at all the names and we count them up, we can find the answer to that. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Awesome. There are 11 friends on this graph so far. My other challenge question for you, we like to compare different groups. So my question is, how many more friends liked horses than chickens? How many more? Did you say 2? Kiss your brain. Awesome. If you look at our horse group and you look at our chickens, they both have 2, but then this group has 2 more, 2 extras. Awesome. One more question for you. Let's look at pigs and horses. How many more friends liked horses than pigs? Did you say 1? Awesome sauce. Yes, they both have 3. But then this group has 1 more. Awesome. Well, those are some great questions to ask yourself when you're doing graphs. Have fun with your favorite farm animal graph. And remember, you could take any information and collect it and turn it into a graph. You could maybe ask your family, what's your favorite kind of ice cream? Or what's your favorite thing to do outside? And you could turn it into graphs. Okay, have a great day, kiddos. Bye.